You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like he was an enemy. Some people feel like he was a hero. You know, I'm just trying to get different people's takes on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like my
absolutely,
man
man.
Dante said, a lot of people scared to talk on this topic. So it's hard to get more light to more lights to the scene. But it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. I think a lot of people are scared to talk, on this particular topic. They can be for some reasons, right? Like a lot of, you don't want to jeopardize your job or jeopardize, certain things that you have in your life. But I also think you should be able to express your freedom of speech, and be able to speak your mind. And as long as you're not speaking to something I think that's hurting people, I think you should be able to say kind of, what your feelings are, what your emotions are towards things. And I think the day that we stop having a point where we can't discuss, like freedom of speech or even just talk about a topic without being like just ridiculed or scrutinized, then I think that's where we start losing our democracy, and I think that's one of the things that Charlie expressed, was freedom of speech. And, like, I mean, dude was an asshole. Like, to be flat out honest with you. Like, I mean, he said a lot of controversial things. But I will always give him his credit in regards to he always left the floor open for debate, and he left it open to where that if you disagree with me or you think I'm wrong, come prove it. And I think when you have the excuse me, the open floor where you're willing to discuss differences and you're willing to discuss things that that you agree on or that you feel very passionate about and see the opposing side, I think you have to keep that open. Now, I think a lot of some of the stats that he gave, things like that, I think those were fabricated in some ways, which he was called out on for some of that. But yeah, I mean, it's a very challenging topic these days, right? Because of the platform that he carried and the movement that he was doing. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that are hurt by it. There's a lot of people that that don't give two shits about it. There's a lot of people that are like probably glad that he's gone because he in their eyes preached a lot of hate. So yeah, I mean, but any current event sometimes, I think everybody's going to have their opinion and their sides of things. So I think when you have a certain side or you feel a certain way, I think that you have to be able to listen to the opposing side and be able to listen to, why they feel that way or what is causing that reaction or to why they don't agree with what you're agreeing with. But you can't have everybody agree to the same thing because then nobody's thinking for
Yeah,
themselves. Then you just
yeah,
have robots.